Did you know that beneath the crown jewels and the royal pageantry of London lies a darkness so thick it has trapped souls for nearly 1,000 years? If you think you know the history of the Tower of London, you are only scratching the surface of a nightmare. Stick around until the very end, because the most terrifying evidence of what still lingers in these dungeons isn't a legend, it's a warning.
Welcome to the Tower of London. To the millions who visit every year, it's a stunning fortress on the Thames. But to those who were dragged through Traitor's Gate, it was the last thing they ever saw. Built by William the Conqueror in 1066, this place was designed to intimidate, but it quickly evolved from a palace into a house of pain. The dungeons here weren't just cells, they were psychological and physical voids. The Little Ease was a room so small a prisoner could neither stand nor lie down, designed to break the mind long before the body gave out. Century after century of execution, torture, and betrayal have soaked into these stone walls, turning a fortress into a lightning rod for the supernatural. You cannot speak of the tower without speaking of its most famous resident, Anne Boleyn.
Lord, have mercy on my soul. To God I commend my soul. Christ have mercy. Please receive my soul.
Apportez l'épée.
Beheaded on the Green in 1536, her spirit is said to be the most active. Guards and visitors alike have reported seeing a headless woman in a white gown drifting toward the Chapel Royal of St. Peter ad Vincula, where her body was unceremoniously buried. But she isn't alone. Deep within the White Tower, people have heard the frantic sobbing of two children. These are the princes in the tower, young Edward and Richard, who vanished in 1483. Centuries later, two small skeletons were found under a staircase. Their spirits are often seen huddled together in their nightgowns, terrified and forever waiting for a rescue that never came. Then there is the White Lady of the White Tower. She lingers in the corridors, her presence heralded by a scent of cheap, overpowering perfume that makes visitors gag. Today, the claims of activity are more frequent than ever. The famous beefeaters often refuse to enter certain towers alone at night. Visitors report being gripped by invisible hands, sudden drops in temperature that turn breath into mist, and the sound of heavy chains dragging across floorboards where no chains exist. Back in 2003, the paranormal world didn't just wake up, it bolted upright in a cold sweat. At Hampton Court Palace, a place already saturated with the restless spirits of Henry VIII and his ill-fated wives, the CCTV cameras caught something that defied every rational explanation in the book.
Apparently, ghostly figures been captured on security cameras at Hampton Court Palace in London. Formerly the home of King Henry VIII, the palace has often been the site of alleged supernatural activity. This footage of fire doors being opened was taken in October this year.
Now it's your turn. We've seen the tapes, but what do you believe? Drop a 1 in the comments if you think we're looking at genuine spectral evidence. Drop a 2 if you think someone was just playing a very long, very robed game of hide and seek. The next time you walk these grounds, listen closely. The screams of the past are still echoing. You just have to be brave enough to hear them. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to connect with us on social media. We're signing off for now. Sleep tight and stay spooky.